livelier revival music. That's what I'm going to request. Hannah, can we have revival music? Don't put these. I want you to share with us what has to be done from a protecting these places of worship internationally and in your continent.
Right. Thank you, Mrs. First of all, I think we must acknowledge the courage that our brothers have shown in the face of these crimes being perpetrated against them for the faith they believe in. I think we must give it up for our brothers. So let's put our hands together for them.
Because of ebusuan sase ebusuan koko bia eton ya ede no call ya so ombra no betwa sa kan school fees nkaka kan sorting nkaka ka obeyinti no okoko dru ho no montimi ankoko pie be say you want manye bibi say nchesi twitwie toilet twitwie osike juma any emrafo etubini na watetia we always they make the white people they look down as I'm doing say ya bon I'm doing say any more people netianom I'm doing say yempo de as a yanti and ye nim nyanse bia. This is the kind of thing they always look for. Say nya chance they could pay more honor. Make you put for ourselves through education, make you learn some skills, make you represent Ghana on the highest level. Okatakyie Afrifa ayade. Debeng and the bio koko PMU or Kennedy Square. This is 22 Master. Please, if you're new to this channel, can you subscribe? Don't forget to put the bell on post notification. This video is sponsored by PJ Product Hub. For all your quality laptops, your home theaters, your refrigerators, your washing machines, please get them from my PJ Product Hub. Call the number below and visit the page and get your product goods at a doorstep on time. So, about few days now, I hope say we have all heard about the non-Christian violation where they go on for Nigeria and Sudan and other Muslim countries. Ladies and gentlemen, it be sad. Say, oh, a Christian. Now, people where know they believe in your religion or people where know they in your religion inside. I'm not going to mention any form of religion, say BIC, because the Al-Qaedans there, they've been attacking Christians living in Nigeria. I know be today. And because of that, Donald Trump has put Nigeria on a watch list. And a beka krano, amo shada se noma anko yi na se still nano, amo da so kunkunku Christians American soldiers be who could more Nigeria and making sure say there is peace and there is ceasefire as well. It be sad. Oko Sudana, a Christian, now to baby, only obusha for to baby. Then other non-Christian people go raid your house. I bet you be kuno busha for na. This be how they go on. So won't news patrol adia el kosu. So just this morning at the Kennedy Square at Washington, D.C., and I'm organizing summit B, which is called the Christian Persecution Summit. And Okatakyie Afrifa, and in the honor some other Black Americans, to speak about this concerning issue. And I host in the Busa Okatakyie Afrifa say, Debe and a dream fast side way home. Debe na a walk fast side way home about baseball. Oh no, I would like to
Like livelier revival music. That's what I'm going to request. Hannah, can we have revival music? Don't put these. I want you to share with us what has to be done from a protecting these places of worship internationally and in your continent.
Right. Thank you, Mrs. First of all, I think we must acknowledge the courage that our brothers have shown in the face of these crimes being perpetrated against them for the faith they believe in. I think we must give it up for our brothers. So let's put our hands together for them. Now, Mrs. What that said, I just want to draw our minds to the point that all throughout human history, anytime the church has been under attack, it is the church that defends itself. So Christendom should not be positioned to be some sort of a weak link for the other people to be emboldened that they have some monopoly over violence and they will continue to persecute the Christian faith. But with that said, I believe that governments, especially on the African continent, have a social contract with the people, a constitutional mandate to protect the people. So nobody should be left untouched if they perpetrate this crime against people who believe in their faith. So first of all, I call on the African continent, the government of the African continent, the African Union, because in the African Charter for Human and People's Rights, it is enshrined the freedom of worship So why are they not doing anything? If they will not do anything, I believe America has always been the big brother who is always championing. America must impress on these governments, and international bodies must equally impress on these governments to do the right thing to protect the Christian faith. Other than that, the Christian faith must defend itself at all means possible.
Kwame actually brings up a great point, which is accountability, Christy. So walk me through in terms of these areas where you have these authoritarian governments, you have the Islamic militants. It's all about money too, because they're trying to get these rare minerals in Africa at the cost of the lives. I've seen these videos over and over again of these innocent men, women, and children where they are beheaded. They have to give up their Christian name. If you don't give up your Christian name, you are slaughtered. To what point is that fixable? Is that possible to get to a point that we're being able to protect Christians in these areas, but also, knowing that that we're not alone in this fight? Because I almost feel like Americans they're not aware of this issue that's happening.
Right. So you made a point to the effect that authoritarian leadership and jihadists and all these people perpetrating crime. What we've not averted our minds to is that the persecution of the church is equally an existential threat to even democracy. Because wherever the church has been weakened, democracy does not thrive.
Right.
So I believe that all government that believes in democracy must come to the defense of the Christian faith. Now, with that said, it leaves us, the Christians, with only one thing. There's a hymn when I was sitting down, it kept ringing, onwards, Christian soldiers, marching us to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. I don't want Christians to start. I like what he said, that we must be vigilant, but we must not be afraid. I think it is time that all Christians across the world must rise up and speak against this criminal dastard act being perpetrated by these criminals and cowards who believe that their existence is the extension of the Christian faith. I think we must go back to our militancy of the Christendom. Then they will know that they don't have monopoly over violence. I believe so.
I think, Christy, I want to get your final thought.
Most sorry, most asante for the yente brofo, ya R ya L no enko yo ya intertwine no, ya mix na de kono hwe powerful delivery. According to Okatakyie Afrifa, they talk say regardless of anything, people should respect the fact that everyone has his or her own right to belong to any form or any kind of religion or pet, because we live in a country which is governed by a constitution. We live in a civil world right now. When I open, intin adebe intina ema obi feel say the religion is superior to the other. Intino, as a country ni monopolize that kind of religion no, or that country ni say and cause sadia they will attack and kill other religions. Now Christian religion now who is sana yenam honom no yenya for sa but because of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Ono no ompe dede ompe he na de oba because of asundwenti no bibie ni ane aka na tum eno no kwan say ye weak according to Okatakyie Afrifa. Mema other religion no ehun ye sa se ye fo say ye ti say ya dabo mu ye timi ntu ye nsa da bi enti sa. But the Bible always preach about forgiveness, always preach against violence and all that kind of thing way the other religion they do to us. Intino a better say the other religion will have some form of respect for other people's religion and not feel like they are superior or they should monopolize that kind of religion. We are all one people, regardless of our, different religions. Okatakyie Afrifa as a honum. Say be some more kind because of the distance in one tier. And then I'm breaking it down. Amount. What do you have to say? Please comment and let me know what you think about Okatakyie Afrifa powerful summit at the Kennedy Square at Washington, D.C. Actually, say, Mukoko discuss about the Christian persecution also all over Africa now. There, you go for Christopher because I'm sure say our religion I'm one of the more the essence and I say Papa essence Christian religion. This is 22 myself. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to put the bell on post notification. Until then, peace out.